All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to work on making our own Picasso-inspired Cubist portraits. Now, unlike when we made our realistic portraits, these are going to look kind of funny because they don't have to look exactly like a real person, just like Picasso's portraits. They might look a little bit strange, they might look a little bit different, but that doesn't mean they're bad. It means that they're exciting, and we like looking at things that are different and fun, because if we were all the same, or if all the art that we looked at was exactly the same, it would be really, really boring. So today we're going to make some really fun portraits that are going to be really different, and I hope that you'll enjoy doing them. All right, friends, so the first step, we're going to make a big shape. So instead of doing a big circle or a big oval like we did the first time we did portraits, we're going to do a different shape. Now it's up to you what shape you want to do. You can do a big square, you could do a triangle, but I really want you to fill up your page. I think I'm going to do a triangle. Now I'm drawing with a marker so that you can see what I'm doing, but I want you to draw with a pencil so that you can erase it in case you make a mistake. And to make sure I fill up my paper, let me scoot this down so you can see, I'm going to put a few dots where I'm going to do my triangle. So I'm going to put one way up here at almost at the very top of my page. I'm going to put a dot right there. You see that? That's a very tiny dot. I'm going to put a dot there. And then I'm going to come down here to the edge. I'm not all the way at the bottom. I've still got some room. But I'm going to do another dot about right here. And then I'm going to go straight across and I'm going to do another dot. Okay? So that way I know I'm going to make a really big triangle that fills up my page. Because if I make just a tiny triangle, I'm not going to be able to put eyes and nose and mouth and that kind of stuff in there. Okay? So then I'm going to connect the dots. And connect those lines. And there we go. And as funny as it sounds, that triangle is going to be my face on this picture. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make a neck here. I'm going to do two vertical lines like this. And then I'm going to connect them with a V. I'm going to connect them with a V like this. So I'm going to make a little shirt like that. And then I'm going to do a couple curved lines for some shoulders that come right off the page. Okay? All right. Then I'm going to come right back up here, and I'm going to start right up here at the top of my triangle, and I'm going to make sort of a zigzag line. So come down, I'm going to start a little straight, and I'm going to come out this way a little bit, zig this way, and then I'm going to zag in this way, and then zig out this way, and then in this way. See how I made just a little zigzag line? Right down the middle of my triangle. Now, put your finger on this right side of your triangle, right up here near the top. We're going to put one eye on this side. Now this eye, I think I'm going to make it nice and big and round, like this. And I'm going to put a pupil on the inside. And then maybe there's some eyelashes on the top and on the bottom. Now you can make this eye any way you want. Now let's go over on the other side. Now I'm going to come down a little bit because this is our Picasso portraits. Our eyes don't have to be exactly across from each other. And this eye I'm going to make different. It's not going to look like this one. It's going to look like we're looking at it from the side. So make an eye like this with me. Make a sideways V. Make a diagonal line. One like that. And make another diagonal line that goes like that. And then in the front of that diagonal V, make a curved line that connects them. And then make a pupil right inside there. Make a dot right in the middle. And maybe there's some eyelashes on top there. And see this zigzag line we made? This right here is going to be our nose. So why don't we put 2 nostrils right there? We'll put 1 dot there, and we'll put 1 dot there. Isn't that kind of funny? And then this zigzag line right here, this is going to be our mouth. So start right here and make a curved line like this. And then make the other side of our curved line like this. And maybe do a line right in the middle so we're smiling. And maybe right over here we have a nice rosy cheek. So let's make a nice circle. We'll fill that in with some colors. And maybe our triangle face on this side has some spiky hair that comes up like this. Make some zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. And maybe on this side he has some wavy hair that goes like this. Wavy, wavy, wavy. And we can make a few different waves like this. And maybe these waves come down here like this. Alright friends, and now I want you to come down here to your shirt, and I want you to fill that up with a pattern. I want you to think about what kind of pattern you would like to do. You could do some wavy lines, you could do zigzag lines, you could do polka dots, maybe you want to do some swirly lines, maybe you want to do a checkerboard. I think maybe I'll do that. So I'll start with doing some lines that go up and down. Doing my up and down lines here. And once I've got the lines that go up and down, I'm going to do my lines that go left and right. And if it helps you, you can turn your paper this way. And then you can do your lines this way. Okay. And maybe I want to put a few more zigzag lines right up in here. And I think I'll put a heart shape right up here. You can do this if you want to. All right. So that's our Cubist portrait. But maybe if you want a different idea, maybe you wanted to do a different shape other than a triangle. Maybe you started your portrait with a square. Maybe you had a square head on your portrait. And you wanted yours to look a little bit different. It certainly can. Do my zigzag line like this. Maybe one eye looks like a football. Like this. And maybe one eye is our sideways eye like this. And maybe our nose this time goes this way. And our mouth is not quite so smiley. Maybe I can see some teeth in this one. And maybe I want to see some hair that comes down like this. Maybe this one has some long hair on this side. Or maybe some very short spiky hair. Or maybe an ear right here. Okay, it's up to you. Maybe this shirt has some patterns that are swirls like this. So that's just some other ideas in case you did something besides a triangle or wanted to see how a different one looked. Now, when we color these, we're not going to color them realistically. I don't want you to look for skin colors. I want you to look for your favorite colors, or I want you to think about how these colors make you feel. Maybe your picture looks nice and calm and soothing, and so maybe you would like to color it some nice calm colors, some cool colors, so you will pick out your blues and greens. Or maybe your picture looks kind of bright and crazy, so you might pick out our warm colors. So you might pick out our reds and our purples and our yellows. Maybe your favorite color is a green like this one, so you might do a lot of green like that. Or maybe you're feeling very happy today, and so a nice bright yellow is what you want to paint or color your picture. So I want you to color in these shapes nice and bright. If you want to use some different patterns, you can certainly do that. Let's see, maybe I want to fill up an area like this background with some diagonal stripes. I'll start with some purple and then some blue. You can certainly do that, but I want you to color very carefully. I want you to use your best craftsmanship. I want you to really fill up the white spaces on your picture so that there are no white spaces left. I want this to be your best work, and I can't wait to see how these look when you get finished.